want to focus on now is the ability to solve a linear equation. I'm going to start off with some moderately difficult ones, but we're going to approach everything in the section 2.3 with the same attitude. It's as simply as 3 steps. We want to simplify the expression on each side of the equal sign. We're going to use the addition property to isolate a variable, and then we're going to use multiplication property to create a 1 coefficient for our variable. So simplify expression on each side of the equal sign. 2x minus, think of it as being, we're going to just cover this guy up and not even pay attention to him for a little bit and see what comes of it. We're going to focus on this side. If I had 2x minus 8x, that gives me a negative 6x plus the 40, which could not be simplified. So I have a simplified expression on this side of the equal sign. Now I'm going to focus on this side of the equal sign. 13 minus 3x minus 3. Well, the 13 minus 3 are the constants, and those can be combined, so I end up with 10 minus 3x. So I have, in effect, on this line, I have taken care of simplify each expression. We're now going to use the addition property to isolate the variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to say I want the x to land on the left, so I need to subtract 40. In essence, you could say I'm moving the 40 to the other side of the equal sign, so I'm going to subtract the constant portion from this side of the equal sign, and then I'm going to add 3x to this side of the equal sign. So in essence, I'm taking 2 steps in one here. I'm subtracting 40 to move the constant to the right. I'm adding 3x to move the variable to the left. In essence, what I'm doing is I'm isolating the variable. So adding these up, 10 minus 40 gives me a negative 30. The minus 3x plus 3x works out just great because that makes it go away, which was my goal. I have a plus 40 minus 40. That goes away. Again, my goal. Minus 3x plus 3x is a minus 3x. So it's used the addition property, but we use the addition property with purpose. And our purpose was isolate the x variable on the left, put the constant term on the right. Now the x variable might very well end up with a coefficient, in which case, let's mark this off that we've completed this step as being right here. Now we need to use the multiplication property to create that coefficient of 1. So now we have this minus 3x that we need to get rid of, and it's multiplication. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by a negative 3. So now I'm left with a negative 3x divided by negative 3 leaves me with 1x equals 10. We can check our answer by taking the 10 and plugging it back in everywhere we see an x in the original equation, and we can perform a check.